Hello Virgo, it's Kay Loves Tarot. Oh, sorry, sipping my coffee, I needed that there. Alright then, I do apologise that these are a little bit late. It's been a hectic start to the month. But these ones are resonating from the 1st to the 17th. So some of you may already be experiencing these energies now. And obviously, the energy may be building up for you guys now in the context of what comes out in this spread. So I'm going to start off with 5-card spread for Virgo, and then we'll move on and do Romance Angels straight after, okay? So, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Virgo. Virgo. Central for Virgo, I've got the 2 of Pentacles, the root of that for Virgo, the Fool in the reverse. Dropping something because it's a little bit too risky. Recent past for Virgo. See, in the past you may not have thought anything was overly wrong when you probably should have. This card, I sometimes say, if you assume the worst, it's probably not as bad as what it is. But it can also be vice versa, where you think it's more blasé than it really is. Think it's less serious than it really is as well. It can work in both ways, that in the reverse. We've got the Page of Pentacles and what's crowning. And what's coming towards is 10 of Cups in the reverse. Some of you guys are walking into... Okay, I want to use the phrase, out of the frying pan and into the fire. Some of you. Either you're dropping them or they're dropping you. And either you're having none of it or they're having none of it. And someone's coming back around, or you're wanting to go back to them, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. That's what they're saying. Don't go back to the past. Don't do it. It's not going to work. Either you're going to get your fingers burnt or they are. Look, we've got, especially if you're dealing with air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries. Could be another earth sign as well, Virgo. This to me feels like someone's been dropped because of maybe verbal abuse, harsh words, an argument, name calling. You're trying not to be so fearful about anymore. It's like, it's been dropped, we're no longer fearful. Maybe it's the fact that the actual argument, because this can indicate an argument, the argument's been dropped, so we're okay now. But it does beg the question, for how long? For how long? Massive change, transformation can't take place, hence why Spirit's saying you should not be taking a risk on this. Look, someone shut out in the past. Vulnerability. Maybe someone's used their bad behaviour as an excuse. Their vulnerability is an excuse for their bad behaviour. Maybe someone's tried to make out that they, you know, have had it rough, and I want to say virtue signalling, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I've been through this, I've been through that, and I'm this kind of victim, I'm that kind of victim, I'm that kind of victim, and it's just someone's playing a victim here, and they're using they're using that as an excuse for bad behaviour. That's what I'm seeing here. Look. Thinking it's worth it for the gesture. Is it worth it though? Let's take a look. No. Blindfolded to the truth. Not quite choosing the right decision here. Abuse of power. You're going to regret it. Look. You are going to regret it. 5 of Cups in reverse. Regrets. Abuse of power. We're walking back into it, but it's going to be worse next time around. Whoever this person is that you're dealing with, whether it's a love partner, an employer, a friend, could even be a family member. We're thinking about giving someone another chance here who genuinely doesn't fucking deserve it. Seriously, you guys, out of the frying pan into the fucking fire. I think that's going to have to be the tagline for this reading. Let me take a look at your Romance Angels and see if this isn't connected to love. I don't know, I have a funny feeling for some of you it is. Let's just see what they say. So, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Love for Virgo, 1st, 17th March. That one's sort of sticking out like a sore thumb there. Express your love heart-to-heart conversations, and making an effort. Let's see. Let's clarify. I'm going to clarify with the vice versa on this one, I think. We need a fresh perspective. Alright, let me see. So, Seven of Pentacles. Patience before expressing love for someone. Why? You may see a different side to them. Take the mask off. You may need to move on from this. Now, the Three of Cups over heart-to-heart conversations. Maybe this is about starting with friendship first, or going back a level. Could speak of going back a level. Instead of running head first into an already fragile relationship that's probably been on the break or broke up. And this is about reverting back to friendship first and being honest about why that needs to happen. It needs to happen to regain emotional stability with each other. I'm seeing a relationship that's on the rocks here, that can be fixed with a little bit of patience and a break. Making an effort, but going into the unknown. And actually doing the right thing. Do you know what I think this is? I think it is tied in with that first reading. If you guys bolt back into this now, we're headed for disaster. But they are saying all is not quite lost. I feel the reason why we were speaking about out of the frying pan into the fire, because tensions are still running high. So for those that have recently broke up, or it is still a little bit traumatic, someone's not quite over their BS, you know, bringing the history back up, throwing it in a partner's face, if all that kind of shit is still going on or likely to happen, you have to really honestly ask yourselves this question: is it likely to happen? Then yes, we're going to end up ruining something here that could otherwise be salvaged with a little bit of patience and time. Kind of want to say, rushing back into this is not the best way forward. And actually, biding your time a little bit. Do you know, I want to say to some of you, especially if you've been in relationships where you're under each other's feet a hell of a lot, if that's the case, and you're finding yourselves arguing a lot, or you've gone on a break, or you've split up and you're talking about getting back together, but then we end up arguing again, for some of you, that little bit of time, that opportunity to miss each other, because if you're under each other's feet still, you're not giving each other an opportunity to miss each other. And guess what? Absence does make the heart grow fonder. Constantly feeling like you have to be at each other, you know, is not going to help this situation. Some of you guys just need some space. And you need to be okay with that. And if you cannot trust your partner during any space period, then should you really be with them in the first place? It begs that question. Any relationship needs a hell of a lot of trust. It does. Otherwise, it's like a broken vase, isn't it? You can glue it back together, but it won't look the same. It'll never be the same. Some of you guys just need a reality check on your personal relationships, and this could totally be friendships as well. Because I've got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups could be a friendship card as well. Taking space from a friend. You may love them dearly, but they may be being a bit two-faced at the moment. Hence why, let's just take a breather. This person, maybe you've been doing too much for them and they've taken you for granted. Tensions are running high. And it's a simple case of, do you know what? I do way too much, so I'm quite happy to take a break at this point. I'll be in touch with you when I'm ready. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing that I'm seeing here, okay? The same with partnerships as well. Right, I'll leave that there, you guys, and I wish you all the best. I'll be back on or around the 18th for another lot of weeklies. If anyone wants personal, feel free to email me. It's all below in the description. In the meantime, take care. Bye for now.